Hello, hi, I'm Cryptic Hybrid, and this is Mothmen 1966. Now, Mothmen 1966 is a fantastic looking visual novel that tells the strange happenings surrounding the Leonid meteor shower of 1966. Now, this is a demo version. Keep that in mind, it's a demo version. The full release is coming in 2022, but this demo has been put up on Steam, so we're gonna check it out together. Let's start with the prologue, yeah. From the beginning. 3 red and 5 black in the discard pile. Of the 6 cards face up on the counter, 2 are red and 4 are black. So 5 reds in all and 9 black ones. You have no moves available. You have to bet. Let's bet red? With so many black cards drawn, it feels natural to choose red. Numbers should be on your side. Even though you've already made your bet, you decide to stay away from the counter. You can't bear losing again. You think of your grandmother, Elsie, trying to win at solitaire for over 60 years. You take a deep breath and start sweeping. Keep sweeping, actually. Elsie's been paralyzed from the waist down since she was 21. Your mom was only 2 months old. The winter Elsie taught you to play solitaire, your parents and sister had been dead for almost a year, and you'd already begun to forget their faces. Although you cook for her, do her laundry, bathe and even dress her, it still feels like she's the one taking care of you. You close your eyes and you can feel Elsie stroking your head when you were 11 years old, kneeling next to her bed and unable to stop crying. Suddenly the bell rings and you feel an invisible force trying to drag you into the present. Look to the window, keep your eyes closed. Let's look to the window. Those fucking kids. The first brat is followed by 2 more, stepping on the hose and activating the bell for a second and third time. You don't know what comes over you, but you yell some things at them that you're too ashamed to remember. You justify yourself thinking that they might be the ones who got into your workshop at night and stole some parts of the replica machine gun you're building. Replica machine gun? No one would mess with your project. The Winnan steam machine gun was something very special. The kids yell at you, "Old freak!" and laugh, sheltered by the distance. Deep down you know that it can't be them. How would they know which parts of the machine gun were worth stealing? Anyway, that guard's dog being brought over in a few days and you'll be able to stop worrying. Let's check the hose. You think about what someone told you at the bar about replacing the hose with a thicker one so that it could only be activated by the weight of a car. And what happens if the kids just jump with their bikes and land on top of the hose with one of the wheels, you asked. Kids are always going to find some way to bust your balls, they replied. Well, you try to calm down. You look at the shelves and think of the solitaire your grandma taught you. Your grandma always said that everyone has their place in the world, and that people do nothing but dance around it without even reaching it. To win the solitaire, you have to stop dancing. Yeah, the only way to win the game is to not play. You know that the chances of winning it are very low, almost zero. You don't dare to flip over the card and decide to do something else. Doing simple jobs like sorting the shelves build up your self-confidence. Alright, grab something from upper, middle or lower. Okay, let's do upper shelf. Let's grab the bottle and replace something on the lower shelf, the box. Okay, then I'm gonna put the box on the upper shelf, and then I'm gonna grab the bottle from the middle, place it on the lower shelf, and then the can goes on the middle shelf. There we go. Good. 1 type of product on each shelf. Ooh. Seriously, this game looks amazing. Look at that. Look at that, seriously. You scratch your head. This time the trick doesn't seem to work. You feel the same urgency as before and you can't think of anything else. Is the card going to be red? You need it to be red. Suddenly, the air seems heavy and you find it a bit difficult to breathe. When you turn, surprise paralyzes you. 3 men in black are staring at you. Through the window, you see a black Cadillac by the pump. Yes? You wish you had asked them how they got into the station without you hearing the door open, or how they left the car where they did without the bell ringing, right, because they went over the hose. But that trembling yes was the only thing you managed to articulate. The crane. The crane? After a few seconds of not receiving any response, you decide to break the silence. Give them directions to the crane, ask them what's up with the crane. Maybe they want directions. Continue straight until the first crossroads and turn right. After a while, see the bar past the barn with the painted cross. You can't miss it. None of the men in black open their mouths. Every second that passes, you feel the smile on your face more and more ridiculous. The crane. You bought a woman a whiskey. You don't know if it's the time, but you try to relax and be more friendly. Do you know a more effective way to start a conversation? I don't think they get it. You told her the dream about your grandmother. A chill runs through your body. It has been a few weeks since that night, and even though you had a good time with Martha, she had even given you her number, there's something about the way these men in black ask their questions that makes you uneasy. What do you want to know? Granny in the forest. One of the men further back makes a staccato noise. You look at him believing he's laughing, but the man in black keeps his expression unchanged. Ask them why they want to know. Yeah, these guys don't seem like the chatting type, so let's just tell them about the dream. My grandma had been bedridden for over 60 years, but in the dream I saw her running through the woods. Start from the beginning. And don't omit any details. See? Told you they're not, the talking type. You don't know if it's the way they look at you or because of a certain authority in their voice, but you tell them everything about the dream. 5 or 6 weeks ago, you woke up in the middle of the night certain that something had happened to your grandma. You ran up to her room and Elsie wasn't in the bed. The window was wide open. You ran to it and saw someone walking through the trees. It was her, and she was holding a rifle of the kind your ancestors would have carried in the Civil War. You tried to call her. Your grandmother started running and shot 2 or 3 times into the blackness of the forest. You were about to go down to find her when a winged figure with glowing red eyes appeared in front of the window and screamed. You stumbled backwards, and after hitting your head on the bedpost you lost consciousness. You woke up in your bed and remembered the dream almost instantly. You went up the stairs, 2 at a time, and opened the door into her room. Your grandma was sleeping peacefully. On the bedside table was the glass of milk that you bring her every night and the deck of cards she uses to play solitaire. During the day that followed, you tried to convince yourself that it had been all a dream, even when you couldn't explain where the little stitches at the base of your skull had come from. Huh. So someone stitched him up? After a few seconds, one of the men in black speaks again. The spots on her legs predate her birth, Holt. What? What was he talking about? Was he referring to the dozens of moles on your grandma's legs? And what did they mean by saying those spots predate her birth? Elsie always makes the same joke when you sponge her calves. You should be grateful that you have to clean my legs and not those of my grandfather. According to what she told you, her granddad had been shot dead by an experimental weapon early in the Civil War, his legs shot in pieces. The Winans steam gun, son, a machine gun that doesn't appear in any book. You think about the replica you are putting together in the workshop and you wonder if it was the men in black that had stolen those pieces. You're not telling anyone else about this dream, Holt. You start to complain when one of the men in black picks up a card from the counter, the top card of the deck. The crunch horrifies you. What, he bit the card? The teeth of the man in black seem to tear more than simply paper. What the hell? Desperate, you throw yourself under the counter and look for the card. Why? Your heart is pounding. What? They're gone? They're gone. You look out the window and you don't see the Cadillac either. You walk to where the car was parked a few moments ago. You step on the hose and the bell rings. What the fuck? Jack of diamonds. Red. I knew it. You think about the edge one of the men in black tore off, and you remember the noise he made when he chewed it. Was it a threat? A warning? You wonder if you should tell your grandma everything that happened or just keep your mouth shut and keep playing solitaire with a marked card. End of the prologue. Okay, that was weird. That was weird. Was the dream real? Who were the men in black? They can't be the men in black from the series, right? Alright, let's start chapter 1. What's wrong? I told you, it's nothing. That damn pause again. There's something she's not saying. The Mustang purrs. You shake your head side to side, a sadness inside. The sound of an engine hides no secrets. Lee, you're right. You bite your lip and sigh. Why is everything so damn hard? Victoria settles into her seat. Let's start over, okay? Where are we going? Well, I should probably save, right? For, you know, all these options. Because the game has multiple endings, of course. We're not gonna see all the endings or any of them because, you know, this is the demo, but still. Let's answer the question. It's a surprise. Please. No, Vic, have some patience. You'll never forget this night. Victoria giggles and you think this is the best gift in the world. For a moment, you forget all the previous discussions, your obsessions. Okay, wait, let me just lower the music. Yeah, I don't know why it was so... Okay, that's better. Actually, maybe not. Because I want to hear the music, but I don't want to be distracted by it either. By the volume. A giggle, a friendly gesture, making someone feel good ain't rocket science. You look at the clock and can't believe your eyes. You left your house on time, but you're pretty late. How could... You step on the gas. Lee? Lee! You scratch at the side of your head. Wow, you hate being told how to drive so much. Lee? Why doesn't she tell you to slow down? You don't like how she hides what she really wants to say behind the name your parents gave you. You take your foot off the gas. Thanks. You're trying your best. You really think Victoria could be the one. The one. Your dad once said the perfect woman doesn't exist. Couples form when people get tired of looking and just give up. Wow, great advice, Dad. You remember your mom's attacks, all those women's names she called out as if they were part of an endless grocery list. You will not end up like him. Anything but that. You try to smile and force yourself to be more cheerful. Do you want me to give you some clues about today's date? Yes. Victoria looks you in the eyes and you feel a warmth in your face that takes you by surprise. Yeah, you felt the same thing the first time you saw her in college. I mean, look at the art. Come on. You stay watching her for a few seconds that seem like forever. What? Do I have a booger? Where? You can't help laughing out loud and have a hard time containing the urge to kiss her. Let's see. Give her a clue about the origin. It comes from far away. Victoria makes a gesture for you to complete the sentence. You just lift your shoulders. It comes from far away. I mean, that could be anything. Guess then. The circus? Cold. Give her a clue about the myth. Just one is a source of superstition. And here we're talking thousands. A source of superstition? A black cat? Victoria looks at you expectantly, desperate to be right. Freezing cold. Alright. It happened 100 years ago. Victoria answers also almost immediately. After all, you're both majoring in history. The end of the Civil War? No, not in 1865. I mean exactly 100 years ago, Vic. Oh, okay, let me think. You're running out of time. There was a cholera outbreak in 1866, right? No. And how twisted do you think I am to set up a date related to a 100-year-old cholera outbreak? Victoria laughs and hits you on the shoulder. You chuckle too and pretend it hurt. No, Vic. Just give me a minute. You won't guess it unless you reach out to open the glove box and Victoria grabs your wrist. Better leave it to me. Victoria opens the glove box and looks inside. A folder, a box, a flashlight? What exactly are you looking for? I don't know. It's technically my car, but I don't know. Look under the flashlight? A book. Also this, 1966 Shelby Mustang. The car manual? No, keep looking. Look at the folder. Victoria opens the folder and examines the documents. Some papers, insurance details. Do you want me to read some of this? You shake your head. Tell her to look in the box. What's in the box, Victoria? Victoria takes out the box and opens it. Let's see what secrets you hide. You think about saying something but instantly change your mind. Spare change, a lighter, a pack of cigarettes. Nothing so far. No. Tell her to see if there's something else. I already got everything out. Wait, 1 second, there's this too. Victoria stretches out her hand and you finally grab the map you wanted. It was folded against the bottom of the glove box. You start talking and Victoria interrupts you. Hold that thought while I put everything back. You rest the map on the dashboard. Victoria puts away the folder, the box, the flashlight. Keep it tight in there, Vic. Huh, very funny. Vic flicks through the book she found. Red Badge of Courage? Haven't you read this book 1,000 times already? You know she's testing you, that you don't have to explain to someone like her why you carry the seminal work of your college degrees focused around everywhere. What the hell is this? Suddenly you remember you are using the pencil sketch the pencil sketch that Victoria drew of you in one of your classes as a bookmark. A drawing that she begged you to destroy with tears in her eyes and you swore you already had. Vic, I'm sorry. I swear. Watch out! You swerve to avoid a shape in the road. What shape? Victoria looks back. Lee? We almost ran that thing over. You put your hand on Vic's shoulder trying to reassure her. Victoria points forward. Just keep your eyes on the road, please. She's doing it again, telling you how to drive. At least this time she came right out with it instead of hiding her disapproval behind your name. You try to control yourself, but it's hard. Oh, come on. She's just worried, cause come on. It's not just this last thing, but the accumulation of all the small gestures. You take the map and throw it in her lap. Victoria raises her arm in disbelief. The Leonids, Victoria. We're going to have dinner watching the Leonids. Leonids? Victoria says nothing. Forgive me for trying to arrange the perfect date. Oh, come on, don't be sarcastic now. You try to maintain the silence, but you can't hold it in. A meteor shower. A phenomenon associated with the passage of the temple turtle comet every 33 years? Victoria keeps looking ahead. In 1866 there was one of the most spectacular meteor showers in recorded history. I saw some lithographs in the library. There was another one in 1833, but not in 1899. Victoria doesn't even move. Everyone makes a wish on a shooting star. Just imagine how many wishes you can make with thousands of shooting stars in the sky. Victoria settles in her seat. You know what, Lee? Shut up! You've never heard her use that tone before. Just keep quiet until we reach... She pauses as she examines the map you threw in her lap. Hold station? You feel your heart pounding. Your hands are shaking. Look at this. Oh, look how awesome. That animation. That's what she wants? For you to keep quiet? For you to not say a goddamn word? Your hands grip the wheel tight. All the preparations you made for tonight. Everyone else was gathering at the central square to see the meteor shower, but your friend Freddy had worked out the ideal place to see them all in their splendor, away from the city lights. And Victoria had ruined it. Whoa. What the fuck? A shadow twitches next to the Mustang's radio antenna. What the hell is that? Stop, Lee, stop! Wait, should I stop? Wait, let's save first. Let's stop the car. Because, I mean, apparently something hit our windshield? You slam on the brakes. Instinctively, you put a hand in front of Victoria to keep her from hitting the windshield. You get out of the car and find a dead bat in front of the headlights. The animal had hit the antenna and somehow got entangled. You can't believe it. What are the odds of something like this happening? I guess quite low. Don't bats have some advanced echolocation system like sonar on submarines? What starts as a simple grunt in your throat emerges as a helpless scream. Fuck! This is what I get for trying to do something different. You pause. After a while it seems overdramatic. Sometimes you feel like you're outside your own body, looking back at you, watching you, analyzing you. We should have gone to the movies. Lee, Vic's whispering. It doesn't take long to see why. Over there. The coyote is watching you from its place, where the dark of the forest mixes with moonlight. That doesn't really look like coyote to me. Vic, we got this. It's not interested in us. You point to the dead bat. They're scavengers. You hear a growl that quickly multiplies. Suddenly you're surrounded. It's not the first time you face coyotes in the woods, but you're not taking any chances. When I say, run to the car as fast as you can, you try to recall all the advice you've heard from situations like these. Make lots of noise, wave your arms around. One of the coyotes in front of you approaches. Lee? Wait. Let's save. Let's yell and gesture. Yell at one of the coyotes on this side of the car, yell at the one on the other side. Okay, don't yell right now. Yell at the one of the coyotes on this side of the car, yes. Yell at coyote on your left. Center, left. The one on the left, this one, right? Even if you yelled at the top of your lungs, the coyote's too far away and wouldn't back down. The coyote closes to you, leaps forward with a savage bite. What? Encouraged by your screams, the rest of the coyotes soon join the feast? What the hell? Retry. Damn! We got killed! By coyotes of all! Come on! Run to the car. Now! You try to reach the car, but ferocious teeth intercept you. Encouraged by your screams, the rest of the coyotes join. Oh, Jesus, Goody? Why is it Goody? No, retry. Alright, let's try yell and gesture. Don't yell right now. Yell and gesture. Wait. Yell one of the coyotes on this side. The one in the center. Even if you yell at the top of your lungs, the coyote is too far away. What? Okay. So wait, I can't escape? Wait. Gesture and yell. On this side, the one to your right. Another coyote advances. You look into his watery, bloodshot eyes. Yell and gesture. On this side of the car, the one on your right. No. Wait, so I screamed at the one... Wait. I screamed... wait, the one on the other side, let's try that. Coyote behind you, right behind, the one right behind you. Let's yell at the one right behind us. Maybe it's because it's on the other side of the car, but the coyote isn't intimidated and doesn't back down. Oh, great. So why can't I yell at the one closest to me? Like, I really don't understand that. No, cause wait, okay, so if this is Lee, right? So this is left, center, right, okay? Okay, let's do this. Okay, yell and gesture, this side, the one to the right. Okay, so it backed down, okay? Now it's the one from the center. Yell and gesture on this side, the one in the center. Back down, and now onto the left one. Okay, I get it now. Yeah, this side on your left. Whoa, shit. 3 coyotes advanced at once. Yelling or waving your arms around won't be enough this time. Bang on the hood. You hit the car hard. Okay. The trick seems to work and all coyotes back down. No coyote advanced this time. It's your chance to go on the offensive. Okay, wait, let's save. Throw a stone. You crouch down and find 4 stones. You pick them up. Let's see. Throw one on the other side. The one behind us. The coyote retreats into the dark of the forest. You have 3 stones left. Throw a stone on this side of the car. The one on the right. One less animal to worry about. You have 2 stones left. I'm gonna leave the one who's the farthest away, who's the farthest from me. Throw a stone. This side, the center. The stone flies to the right of the middle coyote, making the one closest to it also retreat. Oh, wow, nice! You have 1 stone left. Alright. And throw it at the one coyote behind you to the right. The coyote retreats and you can feel your confidence rising. You have no stones left. Let's run to the car. Now! You get in the car, close the doors, and Victoria starts laughing. Although you know the reaction is more adrenaline than anything else, you start laughing too, and then kiss her. You start up the car, and the V8 roars into life. You resume the trip. Damn. After a few wordless minutes, you suddenly remember something. Holt's, Vic. We're going to Holt's gas station. Victoria starts whistling. The doubts, the fears, everything seems a bit ridiculous now. You think about the plans you made for tonight and smile. You really like to hear her whistle. Yeah. And you know, 2 minutes ago you were ready to slap her, but sure. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the demo. But not the end of the story. Victoria and Lee are looking forward to their special date, far from the city, the perfect place to enjoy the heavenly phenomenon of the Leonids, I guess? As well as Holt, the gas station manager, they'll meet Lou Hill, a writer with some interesting ideas. This is Lou Hill. But Victoria, Lee, and Lou won't be the only ones visiting Holt's. A group of mysterious winged creatures seems to congregate around the place. Why? What do they seek? Is there any correlation with the passing of the Temple Turtle Comet and the Leonid's meteor shower? And will the animals in the area continue to behave so strangely? All this and much more in Mothmen 1966. See you next time. Alright, that was the run. That was the demo. I mean, okay, so this really has like a Tales from the Crypt vibe or the Twilight Zone. Congratulations, scan the QR code and get an exclusive wallpaper for your phone. Ooh, some winged demons coming out. Alright, that's really nice. So everyone, that was the demo version of Mothmen 1966. I mean, as I mentioned previously, the game looks amazing, and also the story seems to be, I mean, it's very intriguing, you know, because it takes, you know, something that happens and it infuses, you know, some supernatural elements to it. The coyotes, you know, whatever those winged creatures are, you know, the Holt's sister, was he actually dreaming, or was not sister, sorry, grandmother. Was his grandmother actually walking when, you know, she was paralyzed for 60 years? Like, all that hopefully is going to be revealed in the full release, again coming in 2022, probably, you know, sometime in the early parts of 2022. You can wishlist the game right now. There's a link in the description below to the game Steam page, so just click on the add to wishlist button, and you know, Steam is gonna let you know when Mothman 66 is released. We don't have a date right now, an official date right now, but again, I'm thinking it's gonna be, you know, maybe the first quarter. But yeah, that was it for now. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up real quick. And if you like what I do here, consider subscribing. That would be actually immensely helpful if you could subscribe. Tell other people about the channel, spread the word, check out the back catalog too, check out YouTube, check out BitChute, check out Odyssey if you want to see all the cool games that I cover. And after that, please take just half a minute to see the ways to which you can support me so I can continue doing gaming coverage like this and more for a very long time. The best way to support me is to join my locals community at cryptichybrid.locals.com. If you're watching this before December 2nd, 2021, then you can join my locals community and get the special offer. Just use the promo code Early Christmas in one word, Early Christmas, and you get 1 month free of supporter tier on locals, and you also get one free video game, and you can choose what game you want from a list of like 50 games at this point. So just join. You can also become a member for free, but you know, take advantage of the offer and you get supporter tier, and the supporter tier that's worth $4 a month. And if you're a supporter, you get early access to videos, you get supporter only live streams, you get to decide what I play every Monday on live stream, you get behind the scenes content, you get access to never before seen videos, you get to ask questions for future developer interviews that I do, and you'll be the first one to know who I'm interviewing. And your questions that you submit, the questions that you submit will take priority during those interviews. And as a supporter, you also participate in game giveaways. So all those, just join locals, cryptichybrid.locals.com. Other ways to support me: you can give me a direct donation through PayPal. There's a PayPal link in the description. You can donate cryptocurrency to the PayString link. You can donate bats, basic attention tokens. If you use the Brave browser, you just tip me bats on any video of mine on YouTube or any post that I make on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter at cryptichybrid. You know, over there I post when I go live, when I post, you know, videos, and of course I also share mostly about, you know, indie games coming out. So definitely follow me there. And oh, last but not least, there's a Humble Store link in the description below. Just bookmark that, have it ready whenever you want to buy a game. Just, you know, try looking in the Humble Store. If you find the game there and it's the same price as on Steam, buy it from the Humble Store, and you're not gonna pay anything extra if you use my link. You're just gonna tell that store to send me a small percentage of the money you spend there. So it's a very small thing that you can do, but it can go a very long way. Thanks again everyone for watching. This has been Mothman 1966, a first look at the game, and until the next time we see each other, I don't know, I guess don't stop for, you know, bats that hit your windshield, and have an awesome day.